Hi, beautiful Leo. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Leo, I'm still a bit weird here. I feel I shouldn't tell you about it, but I will because I can't. Just did the Cancerian reading and it was very crazy. So let's just see if that bleeds into your reading or if that was just Cancer being all crazy or if it's just the energy going on right now that feels so heightened and so... I want to use the word potent, like it's very fruitful. This is a love reading for the upcoming 2 weeks, and I do apologize for not posting this yesterday. It has just been so much to do that I just couldn't make it on time. And so I apologize for that, guys. And so it will still be for the same, like leading up till Tuesday in 2 weeks. So it won't be for the upcoming 2 weeks, but it would be for the upcoming 13 days rather. So like I said, it's a love reading. So every other week I'm doing a love reading, and every other week I'm doing a general for what, like for all. What does Leo need to hear most right now? So, oh, thank goodness. You're not as crazy. Sorry. So first card out, your basic card for the upcoming 2 weeks is Good Fortune, gorgeous energy. Then we have Knowledge. And then we have Friendship. So let's see what this is about. It can be for both single and committed relationships. That's what I've asked for, but let's see what comes through. So what first speaks to me, let's just, overall, what first speaks to me is, it almost is like a past, a present, and a future here with these three cards. That's not what it is. I'm just explaining how the energy feels here, because it feels like you just came from a place where I feel this energy. Where I feel like you were on top of things, you just really, but like enjoyed your company, your own company, and felt really good about yourself. Having that rainbow energy sort of piercing through you, you're allowing it to come through. And for you guys to have that sort of balance in each, like picture the rainbow and how there's a reason why it comes through as color like that. It's because it's different frequencies, different layers. And so you are in perfect different layers within yourself. And then I feel like a dip happened. And with all the craziness that has been going on and is going on, I do not blame you. Like it feels like it was all good. It was sailing. It was sweet waters. And then this is not a heavy card, but this is a card to sort of, I don't know, you do your own reading. That sounded really harsh. I don't know, you figure it out. And that's it, you figure it out. Like, it started so good. So take this into consideration if you have like the love thing in the back of your mind still. I'm not completely off road here, but I just want to explain the energy going on right now first. And so to me, this feels like, okay, what happened there? I lost my mojo a tiny bit. And it feels like I need to go into this space where I need to just be quiet for a bit, ask for a bit more information, understand what is going on. Like I don't feel a full, complete 180 going down deep. That's not what it feels like. But it feels like you lost that gorgeous rainbow exploding energy, and you just lost touch a bit. Let's remember the expressions that I'm using now in terms of the relationships. So with this card, I just feel like, and I don't blame you, and I wasn't going to blame you whether it was really good energy or really bad energy, but like we are going through Scorpio season, which is ending, I believe, on the 22nd of November. I just love that date. That is a 2-2 and 1-1. And that is just going deep. It's very transformational. And then we have had the 11-11 portal that sort of allows, some would prefer to say force. I prefer to say allow you to let go what doesn't work anymore. Then we have Mercury retrograde on top of that. And then we just passed through the full moon, which sort of talks always about how something has come full circle and wants to, like, then also what doesn't serve you wants to let go. So we have like 4 or 5 different, whatever doesn't work is letting go right now. So if you're more in this, I feel like this is the letting go. So we just came out of this, which was beautiful. And then boom, we're going into letting go of everything, it feels like, only to come back to this. And even though this says friendship, I feel like these 2 cards are very similar. If you just look at the colors of these, like very rainbow-ish and very rainbow-ish. Only in this, the first card, they're very like together. It's very rainbow together. And this card is like we have separated each ray, stråle in Swedish. And in the middle here, if I can show you these all at the same time, like it's I want to be able to see. So it's very bright and shiny to your left and to your right, and then in the middle is quite beige. It's quite bland. And so I feel like it started out really good. So that's the overall energy I feel. And you're going to come back into this. Only you won't sort everything out all at once. You won't get into this whole rainbow, like a collective all at once. You will do one in one ray, and that will really suit you. That will really fit you. It's going to be interesting to see what comes up next week for the overall reading, like what Leo needs to hear most right now. But let's get into this deeper and more like towards love. So the first card out with good fortune, invite magic in, it's what it says. I feel like there is a connection, a soulmate connection that has been made. And whether you're in a committed relationship, this reading is going to be for the committed relationship who feels like they're with their soulmate, like I'm with my soulmate. If you're in a committed relationship and you have wondered all through the relationship if you're right, it doesn't mean that it's not like, it doesn't mean that it's not your soulmate. You can be in a relationship and it can feel awful. It could still be your soulmate. Like a soulmate connection can be so lovely, so pure and so lovely. And a soulmate connection can also be the most horrific relationship that you've ever been in. You won't find a soulmate connection that is just bland. And you won't find this. Is not bland. A soulmate connection is something that you feel. And if you're in the flow of it, it feels freaking yummy. And if you're in resistance to it, you probably hit your heads off of each other. That's what a soulmate connection is. You've made this connection with somebody, whether you're single or in a committed relationship. If you feel like you're in a bland relationship and you wonder, you're probably not with your soulmate. You need to answer this question for yourself. Like, what does your inner guidance tell you? But for the single Leos out there, I feel like you have made a connection to your soulmate. The initial connection has been made. And whether that was years ago or whether that was just really recent, I feel like there has been some time apart. So whether you met them like years ago and there's been a lot of time in between and you just met them again, or you just met them, it sort of doesn't really matter. I just feel like you reconnected again, or you connected. So they're in your vicinity, and if you don't know if they are, or if you have, because I feel like you don't necessarily have met them physically, but the energetic connection is definitely there. You made it, you've let it come through you, you have felt the essence of them. the essence, like you don't know the essence of a perfume. Like somebody, I'm so sorry for being a bit judgmental here, but a lot of like European, like Italian, Spanish, Greek people, in my Swedish, very holding back way, I feel like they're just overusing so much perfume, you sort of can't stand it. So it's like once you smell a Greek person who has used perfume, it's like you're smelling the freaking whole factory that's making the perfume. The essence of that perfume is that when a Greek person walks by, and being Greek, you need a couple of blocks away from them, you feel the essence. Like, is there a Greek person in the house? Maybe it's a really bad metaphor, but you do know what I mean. I just want to explain how I feel like you felt them. And the essence, meaning you have a hunch that they're so close by, that you're so close to meeting them. You have met them through your dream state. You've really visualized, and you might think that it's just all in your head. Like, yeah, I've been fantasizing about them quite a lot, but that's just because I so badly want this connection to happen. Or I just so want to meet my soulmate. That's not you being delusional. That's not you just fantasizing. That is you making the connection with them. Okay, guys? Yeah. Then comes this period. This is all very recent. And for the upcoming 2 weeks. Okay? Then we move into this, where I feel like, okay, so some, and for the committed relationship, who feel like you are with your soulmate, there's something that has lost, or you're thinking about, like, over the upcoming 2 weeks. But I feel like some of you guys are like living that now. And depending on when you watch this video, if you watched it like a week from when I recorded it, I feel like this probably was last week for you. That's what it feels like. So it's very now. So it's like you lost your mojo, you lost your, like, there's something that makes you disconnect with each other just because of what's going on in the general energy. Because it's so life-changing at the moment. It's so much that's sort of almost being asked of us. It's not like somebody's, sending words from the heavens saying, do you want to let it go? But you want to let things go. You really truly are wanting to let things go. And as you're doing that, you might need to regroup. You might need to sort of detach yourself a bit from the actual relationship that you're in. It doesn't mean that anything is wrong. Don't jump to the conclusion that you shouldn't be in this relationship, or that something is wrong, or they don't understand you. They're going through as much as you are. Okay? So don't be so quick to judge or jump in any direction. Go through this Scorpio season, come out of the Scorpio season on the other side, move into Sagittarius, which is after Scorpio. Sagittarius being solid, stable, secure, protective, very, very practical. Like it won't be any, like, we can't solve that. It's like bringing it down, being very practical, and then sort of make a decision about anything. Right now, I would say making a major decision in any direction, I recommend not to do it. But always take responsibility what feels best for you. For single Leos, I feel like if you had the meeting with this person, this instant, if for some of you guys you've met somebody, or if you have had this, the initial contact has been made with your significant other, it's like, okay, if I feel them so strongly, for you single people who haven't met your physical person yet, who haven't met your person in the physics, in the physicality yet, it feels like you're thinking about if I feel them so strongly, and if, like, where are they? Well, you disappeared. I feel like it's not so much them that disappeared. Remember the overall energy that I feel around you, Leo? It's like, this is what you started out when you made the connection, and that is a beautiful thing. It's not that you made the connection in this mindset, in the mindset of feeling down and out, feeling a bit off, feeling like you wonder who you are in this world, and feeling like you're more in the letting go phase rather than in your awesomeness. It is this that made you have the connection. This is quite telling that this is the good, like, being in this sort of energy and then attract your person that's the place you want to be in, and that's gorgeous. And then it feels like, okay, you had the initial connection, whether you felt it energetically, and now you wonder, where did they go? I don't feel them anymore. Or if you even had like one coffee, you went on a date and it felt so spanking good, no pun intended, that you sort of just, oh my God, here's my person, and where did they go? I don't feel them. They said they were going to call me, now they don't call me. I don't know what to do now. Like, I thought I was right for once, and not maybe for once, but like you felt this truthful, very authentic connection. And then moving into this energy, they just disappeared. They haven't disappeared, but Leo, you have sort of, it's the wrong thing to say that you lowered your vibration, because you can't. But you put some resistance in front of the energy that you have, and that makes the connection to be a bit on the back burner for a while. They haven't gone anywhere. It's not like they didn't want to be with you. It's not like they can't. It's not like they don't or won't come into your life. It's just that they can't this very moment, because you are a bit withdrawn, if that makes sense. And you do not want to meet them right now, because you are a bit off in your energy. And it's just it's just bound to have you feel there would be misunderstandings. There would be, so early on in the relationship, you're just getting to know each other. You don't want to have like these misunderstandings. So it's really good that you're not feeling them in this very moment, and that if you haven't met them ever, that you're not making the connection right now, because you are you're not lower, but you're a bit dimmed, if that makes sense. But Leo, we're coming out of it. So don't feel despair. You're just having a moment. You're having a moment. You're letting go of stuff. You're rethinking things. You're really thinking about what you want. And this is what you're going to move into yet again. And yet again, with that I mean is that we started with this energy. We sort of took a moment like, I don't know really what I want. I'm thinking about what I want. And now we're moving into this. And that's towards like let it go, let it pass like a week or almost towards the end of the second week of this reading. This is what you're dealing with, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful portrayed that you're now doing one thing at a time. We're dealing with one ray in the rainbow, en stråle, en färg, one frequency in the rainbow at a time. And so like, okay, I'm starting over. What is it that I want? Because for Leo, I feel like it's equally important for you who you are is like one ray. Soulmate connection, second ray. Who you are in the world, like passion, creativity, work-wise, financial, home. Like it feels like you separated it right now, and that's what you've planned to do. And you're going to come back and you're going to do like one of these rays at a time and just approach them very, very smart and very playful and in a way better mindset, if that makes sense. And here your person is back. Here I feel like the connection is being re-established again. both for the committed and for single people, whether you have met your person or you just have felt the essence of your Greek god. Here they are again. Okay, guys, so think of these 2 weeks as a individual journey rather than having so much to do with your significant other. I'm going to do an extended here and look into where your person's at, both for committed and for single. And they might wonder where you went. Don't force, like if you have had an initial connection, maybe you want to reach out and say, you know what, something funky is going on with me. I'm right here. I'm not going anywhere. I just want to let you know that I'm here, but I'm taking a minute. I'm sort of taking a minute. But other than that, don't force a connection that is not there. There is perfect timing to all of this. And we're all going through a very specific, particular time right now. Okay, guys? I hope this helps. I hope it resonates with some of you guys. And take it for like a personal growth thing rather than, where's my boyfriend? Where's my girlfriend? You didn't talk all that much about my partner. But this is overall what's going on. Okay, guys? I hope it helps. And maybe you want to help me with subscribing on your way out if you haven't already. It really would help me. And also like the video if you haven't. I haven't even looked into that whole liking thing, but apparently that helps my videos to get sent around if you start to like the videos. So I'm going to start to say, please like the video if you actually liked it. If you didn't, of course, then don't press the like button. Okay, that's it. If you resonate with this message, there's the extended link in the description box down below. Thank you guys. Bye.